So it's turn 8. So we've got 3 turns to go. We need to keep this thing... Well, actually, we don't need to keep this suppressed anymore now that I think about it, because this guy can't hit us. And unless this thing, these guys rally or something, that's fine. So really, we probably should be thinking about a couple of things. One is like casualty collection if we can, and the other is pushing
they
out.
can't even rally, right? They're a fire team.
Oh, right. Right, they can't reconstitute. Okay. I mean, we should try to spot. We should try to spot this card if we can.
Yes, we should.
But at any rate, we're not in terrible shape
No,
here.
so the things I think are, we got some good cover up here.
Yep.
This is about to become ours because that's a paralyzed unless he unpins.
Yep. Elephant grass. I'm not sure about the elephant grass just because I would be nervous about stuff landing there.
Yeah.
But we could push, and here I'm nervous about this elephant grass too. But we could push out to one of these two.
I was about to say, get somebody into that open, which is risky, but we got an assault team.
Yeah.
And see what's on those 2 cards.
Yeah.
And what are we gonna? Okay, I'm trying to remind myself. We got 1 up here.
Yep.
2. That one's not ours yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this will be ours soon. 7. So that's 8.
9.
But
actually 8, because I think you counted the LZ, which doesn't count as a card.
Oh, I did. Yes, I did.
So I think 8. So if we could get 4 more cards, we wouldn't have to redo this.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see how it goes. It starts by finding out if HQ needs anything.
Yep.
They don't. And we're still drawing. We're still heavily engaged, right? Yep.
We are still heavily engaged.
Are we?
Yes.
Actually?
Yeah, because we got VOF here and VOF here, which is 2, and then we're on the same card.
Okay. This VOF should go away, though, once we capture this guy, right?
You know,
or do we?
Does it? Or is it only when he moves?
That's a good question. I mean, there's an advantage to us keeping this VOF up, ironically.
Well, not necessarily, because if you look at contact and all these, friendly or enemy occupied card under a VOF, I guess that would still be. It'd still be
friendly occupied card.
Still be that.
Yep. All right. Well,
this is one of the things I've wondered. I found it kind of weird. Hey, I just captured you. I'm going to keep shooting now, which probably is accurate in combat.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that you got everybody.
Yeah, it feels odder though.
Yeah. Well, let's keep. We'll probably trigger some more contact this turn. So he's got an even draw.
Don't say that. We should move into 4 cards and just call it a day.
He's got so he gets 3. Our CO, who has actually had a pretty good scenario for us.
So do we do anything different?
Well, I think we don't want to. We might not want to. How many does the XO have any saved?
2.
So we might not want to activate the XO, because one of the things we want to do is try to use the CO to reconstitute this.
Oh, third platoon.
Third platoon's as CO.
Yeah, so first platoon, second platoon.
I guess fourth platoon is going to be on his own too, but that's okay, I think. Like, I don't really want to move fourth platoon here.
No, if we move fourth platoon anywhere, I would say there.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
And then take a risk of pushing this. I still think pushing this guy to here and seeing what's down here.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I know it's open. I kind of hate it, but
so we're gonna do first and second, and we're gonna attempt to create essentially the third platoons.
Which I don't think there's an attempt. I think it just is automatic. It's a rally action. I think. Let's see. Attempt to not
reconstituting a squad. Is it a rally action, or is it like a command action?
It's probably a command and control. Yeah, reconstitute a platoon. It's automatic. So reduce the recipient, put the HQ back, and he's green.
Okie doke. So,
he was already green.
so no loss there.
So basically, this guy flips, and third platoon is back.
Oh shoot! I just screwed.
What?
I flipped a bunch of these guys to their commands available side, but we didn't activate them.
Yeah, we did. We activated
No,
these two.
I flipped these two by mistake.
Oh, okay, but that's not a big deal. So he's done.
All right, but now we've got.
So if you look up here, we flipped him, and the third platoon's back, which means the third platoon counter, I assume, comes back.
I put it back.
Okay.
There. Yep.
I assume he's available.
I would think so, right? I mean, I would think so. Okay, so but now we're doing first platoon.
First platoon.
He gets 4.
I think he gets 4
because he's
line, right?
He's line. Yep.
He is where? Down here.
Down there.
He should try to. Well, not enough. He needs to. Litter team, fire team, litter team, fire team. I mean, if you want to reconstitute a squad with those guys, which is not a bad thing, it's going to take a bunch of commands.
So I mean, we could at minimum so we take litter team, fire team. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, at least we could get the 2-step squad. We don't need to get all 3 necessarily.
Right. Another crazy question. No, he can't actually talk to that guy.
No. I mean, the other thing we should start thinking about doing is collecting up some of these casualties.
Yeah.
That may be something to do here. Create a casualty collection point.
Yeah, like this guy could pick him up and carry him there.
I think that's actually a pretty good idea now that I think about it, to have him do that. But that would be general during general.
Yeah, and it's 2, but we could have him pick it up with 1. The other crazy idea, probably too crazy, because I mean, we took a chance of moving this guy there. Could move that guy into the jungle.
Oh. That's...
There's not a lot on this card. Now, it does open up, you know what it does? Line of sight, because of that open rice paddy to there. I don't like that.
Yeah. I think, why don't we just... Well, I mean, I feel like I think we should try to get these guys to fire teams and then to get at least the 2. Because if I recall correctly, at the end of the campaign, there's just an advantage to having like
there's an advantage to having the squads.
Right.
We're actually better off getting these guys to assault teams, because then they're line.
Right.
And when we reconstitute the squad, it comes back as line.
We'd have to do 1 more to get them to an assault team.
1 more to the assault team, but 2, like if we got another 4, 2 line and a green.
Yeah.
Is a line, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
So
he spent all 4 of his to basically turn those guys into fire teams. So at this point, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need the commands to put it together.
Yes, and I think that one is a reconstituting a squad. That might be a rally one.
That might be a rally action. Or at least not automatic.
Reconstitute a squad, and that does require that you draw a rally.
Right. Well, we can worry about that when it comes to it.
So all right, so that's the end of him.
Second platoon, right?
Yeah. And he is, well, that's not good. He just gets 1.
He's green, so he just gets 1. But
could push.
But you want to push the green guys forward or the line guys forward?
Oh, that's a good question.
Let's send the greenies.
All righty.
I mean, the good news is if he triggers something, we could end up getting like a crossfire going. And he can't. Well, I guess he triggers. Oh no, if he triggers, can't see back to the LZ, so that's good.
That's the
Well,
number one.
I guess actually, if they spawn there, they could. That could be really bad. That could
Yeah,
be
but at
really
least it's not on. Well, if they spawn here, they're firing on our card.
true, and we can see them from everywhere, so we should be able to. All right,
So that's his one.
yeah, that's his one. So
So now
now
third platoon,
they draw and
the
take
loader, he's green.
so he gets one.
He gets one. Hold on, he's undercover.
He gets two.
He gets two.
So what should he then be doing? He have to come out of cover to get back in touch with most of his platoon. He's got
Not that guy, but could move with, or he could order to move somewhere.
So if he ordered this guy to move here
Here.
and then moved out to here, then next turn he could move the rest of his platoon.
Yep, I like it.
And it doesn't incur a huge amount of risk.
We hope.
And in fact, he could even think about platoon moving up there in order to like help support, the shit show we're going to create up there.
Yep.
All right. So that was third platoon. That was both of his commands, right? Hey, fourth platoon is actually on the board. He gets
fourth platoon is line.
So he gets
two.
two.
That's two.
So where would it make sense? Would it make sense for him maybe to go here? Because if he went here, he could start pushing guys forward to here. Oh, but then
if we could spot.
Yeah, but then that would come under fire from there. But he could
but
also.
we can fire on them from there. No, we're already going to be able to do that with that guy.
True. Actually, yeah, if we could just spot him, right. But he could also push people, like infiltrate to here, which would also allow us to start trying to work on that card.
We could spot that one.
Yeah.
You want him to have like our green guy infiltrate?
Oh shoot! I was thinking about moving him here, but you're right. We could have that green guy infiltrate.
Now, granted, he's green. If we infiltrate with a green, he's got one shot at it. Now we could. What did we say we had? 3? This guy has 3, right?
He has two. Two.
So you could exhort, so he could have 2 shots at an infiltrate. But it'd be nice to have a.
I mean, the thing is, if we infiltrate to this card, we're only going to be adding more fire to this.
Yeah, we don't really need that.
Now, the only advantage to it is, can this guy grenade?
I think he can. Yeah, I'm almost positive.
These grenades, grenades down here are grenades that you can launch to another card.
Those are ones you can do with another card. I'm pretty sure any.
Well, let me actually make a crazy suggestion here. I'm wondering if we should move 4th platoon, like platoon move 4th platoon here. With the point being that they could then start trying to spot this card, which may help drive that away, which would allow us to kind of get around this other sides of this card.
Yeah, I like it. Not crazy.
And then he can also start making he could potentially send that assault team out here. He could start moving those fire team, assault teams somewhere.
He could turn the fire team into.
Yeah, he could actually combine them with his guys, couldn't he?
No, I think these are limited to.
That's right, because they're 4th platoon. Right. All right. So that's all of him.
He's got all of him.
So Exo.
The Exo gets 1.
So he's got 3. But he's not in a terrible position, and we should push somebody to that open. We should push the assault team to this open field, right?
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if we're going to create a medevac here, it has to be either the CO or the XO. So, do we just want to next turn move the CO here, or do we want to have the XO push this guy forward and then take a slide over and be in a position to get over there?
Let's do that. I think he's done his job over here because I think next turn, 2nd platoon's going over here to do some organizing.
So we're saying that, right?
Or third platoon, I mean.
Move
Yes.
that guy there,
He's got smoke.
Which-
Yeah.
which reveals and reveals.
All right, that's not bad. Those are got some cover.
No, they're good, and I can't believe we did not get a single
Village.
village in this whole thing.
And then he
And
is
then-
going to move himself back here.
And expose. Yep. All right. General, which I think we want to use.
That was so he should have one left, right?
He has one left. Yes.
So do we, before we move him, should we tell this guy to go up here? This
Yeah,
weapons team?
Why not?
Just to get him off the card, because he can't, like, we don't now he can be commanded by second platoon again.
Yep. He's got none.
That's fine. That's fine. Well,
General.
we
got the options
really
to
need a big
look for
number.
cover, pop some smoke, but spot as well.
We only got one. You think spotting there?
Spot?
I mean, well,
Or do we want to lay down?
well, the white phosphorus doesn't help us as much now because he can't fire at us.
I agree.
So I feel like spotting here is probably the priority, because if we
Which is just going to be one draw.
or grenade here.
Assume an assault team. I need to look and make sure. Can an assault team all actions? I want to make sure that they can grenade.
Yeah, I hear you.
Got to be in here.
4.2.5.
4.2.5?
Yep.
Oh, okay, for that. But
Assault team combat actions can attempt to make a grenade.
to make a
attack.
grenade attack.
I think that's what
Yep.
we should do, because if we could clear this guy or really seriously
Yep.
hamper this guy, that would be good. So he's lined, so he's drawn 2, right?
He is lined
And they don't get a reciprocal grenade attack because they're pinned.
because he's pinned.
Got him.
Nice.
We don't even add a plus whatever to us. Oh, I think that was good. I mean, I don't like that we're not spotting, but
Next turn.
all right. Okay, so that's everything that we can do. Now
So, do they have an HQ event?
they do not. So now we've got
You got those ones up there.
enemy activity, enemy activity,
think
enemy
those are the only
activity,
Three,
and then enemy
four, right?
activity.
Same four
Yep,
again.
You got 4. We got 4 again.
Crazy. We have been lucky,
Except for
or
that
we've
one.
really we've managed it well.
So it's going to be.
All right, so it's this guy.
Yeah. So he may fall back.
So he
right?
is pinned on the same card as an opposing unit undercover.
So without a leader, so basically we just don't want a 4 or a 5 because we wouldn't mind capturing him, right?
I don't really want to rally either.
Well, he's just gonna fall back.
And when he falls back, he basically falls back. I think when they fall back off the map, and I think they just disappear, don't they?
The question is, would he fall back to here because it's what are you doing, you crazy person? Sorry, my dog just did the weirdest thing. The question is, would he not retreat to there? Yeah,
I think their first target is
off the map.
fallback priorities. Enemy receives a fallback. Will move towards their own side, choose a card, off map if their unit is on the edge of the map.
They are, because they can go to here, right?
And when they move off map, they just disappear.
Okay.
Is
So
my understanding.
Essentially, yeah. So he's essentially moving. He's essentially disappearing.
disappears, which is not bad for us. I would have
No.
liked to have captured him, but
Yeah. And then I guess we don't. So the weird thing, yeah, this is a little bit weird that we keep firing just because our fire technically would have followed him here. Like
yeah,
if
I
he
would
was
have followed
moving.
him. I know.
Not sure I believe that stays, but it doesn't really do anything. So I guess it's except
It doesn't affect anything. And if we move him, he'll stop.
True. Okay, so now we're drawing on
1 through 3.
1 to 3.
Number 1.
Number 1. So that's
So
this is gonna be it's gonna be a
Oh,
hard.
you know what? He may just be done. No, I don't think so. So what do we have up there? We've got a pinned unit first.
We've got two
two
pinned
pinned units.
3 pinned units, in fact. I think because we got a pinned paralyzed team, or does a paralyzed team not do anything?
He's pinned, but he's not pinned.
Right. These guys aren't. These guys. That guy isn't pinned. Everybody else is pinned.
That's just 2, isn't it?
No, there's a paralyzed team here, and then isn't there a? Oh no, that's an RPG. Sorry. All right, so we got the 2 pinned. They're pinned undercover, but they're not
pinned undercover. They're just pinned undercover. It's a 1 through 4.
Yeah. Okay. We wouldn't mind some 4s. 1, no action. So that was the paralyzed team, right?
Yep. Now the fire team.
He falls back. That's pretty good.
He's just disappearing.
I'm actually with that choice. And then the other guy is undercover, not pinned.
Yeah, he may just. So this is going to be an interesting. He's over here on the defensive. He's not. He is.
Wait, he's not an LAT? Is he? I'm sorry, I thought he was an LAT.
No, he's not. He's still the RPG. He didn't get pinned or nothing happened to him.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I see. Yep, I thought he was broken down. Okay, let's keep moving.
The interesting thing is, I think nothing, because I would argue he's under fire.
Because do we still have VOF on that from the
exactly?
White
so he's under fire. Right, if he was not under fire, well, he's still got a line of sight. Line of sight versus I can hit him. 2 different things. I think he does nothing.
Okay. I think that's
he's under fire.
That seems like a reasonable choice for him, actually.
Yep.
So that's that card done. So the good news is that card is mostly done at this point. Like, unless we move closer. Yeah.
It can get that casualty. That's the only thing that gets him. But
yeah. All right. So so it's a 2. So it's going to be that guy. And so he's pinned undercover.
Undercover on the same card.
On the same card as
this right here. No.
Oh, sorry. Pinned. Right. He's pinned. Right. So
1 through 5.
4 to 4. Let's get him to fall back. He falls back. So that's not off the map, though.
So he's going to fall back to here.
He's going to fall back to there, which will now won't that make that spotted? Because we'll just follow him.
It will make that spotted because he is spotted.
I mean, we can't reach this card, but we would place a PDF. Our fire would go with him, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this guy was under a foxhole.
Yeah,
this guy was not.
Yeah, he was not.
Oh, he was not undercover.
Oh, is that any different?
Pinned on the same card, not undercover. A 5 is still a fallback.
5 is still a fallback. Okay.
2 would have been.
That's right. Those are those weirdos who popped up here and then ran away.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, so we have.
Well, maybe he was undercover.
So we only have small arms here, and this is all going to amount to nothing.
That's going to amount to nothing.
So now there might be some advantage to infiltrating this card to start putting some fire down there. And we're agreed that we can get rid of this unspotted marker?
I agree with that statement.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's the same thing as here. It's like being able to see versus being able to fire on the card. So he knows there's a guy there because he just watched him run there.
Exactly.
He's like, oh, look, he ran into those foxholes. Well, that's who's been shooting at me.
No, I see him. So now we're going to look for this guy.
So here's a question for you. Did we screw up previously by not having a crossfire here when this guy was firing on this guy? We probably did, didn't we?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. So now they
both would have had a crossfire, by the way.
Yeah. So now we just got to do this guy who's just.
He's basically going to be that firing, and I think on a 3, he's a grenade attack, I think.
Right.
Not under fire, valid target.
Yeah. So 3, he does a grenade attack. He does nothing.
He didn't even have a grenade. He would have tried to concentrate,
Concentrate fire.
but that's okay.
All right.
Interesting. All right. That's the end of that. So capture.
I don't think there is a. There would have been one here, but he left.
I think that's the only option.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
We get this casualty.
We do get this casualty. All right. That's worth victory points, if I recall correctly.
I believe so. So that's the capture segment.
Repeat any unpinned.
No retreat. Do we have paralyzed on VOF? We do not. They don't.
Well, it's a card with a VOF, right?
Yeah, card with a VOF paralyzed. I don't paralyzed unpinned.
Actually, we should also note that we unfortunately now just went down to engaged.
Yeah, we're engaged. And we're yeah.
We're actually, I mean, if it wasn't for this, we would be like,
just wait till this potential contact.
I know. But I was thinking in terms of those potential contacts, like if it wasn't for this VOF, we would actually very quickly be down to having just one card with a VOF on it. So we would be like lightly engaged or whatever that is. Contact. So this VOF
All right,
is...
so anyway.
So now vehicle movement.
Vehicle movement and 22 can come in, which is the second...
The rest of second platoon.
Platoon, which we ought to put here.
Do we know that we have room there? Did you check? For three. Yep,
13.
Just enough.
Yep. Sweet. All of them exposed.
All right. And so that's the end of our air assault. Everybody's in. That was kind of cool. That process. Yep.
I like it. I think it's a fun simulation.
Yeah. All right. So this fire mission comes off the board.
Yep.
But this guy is still not firing because he can only reach to here.
Can't see anybody. Yeah.
Well, he can see these guys.
We can fire at him. Oh, except he's unspotted.
Except he's unspotted. Oh, right. Okay.
Bummer. We can fix that next.
Yeah. Well,
potential contact.
So we got one here.
That's a C.
That's an A.
That's a bummer.
So the A is going to be
like 5, 7,
5. We're engaged, right? Because we've got two VOF markers.
That's what we say. We got, assuming that stayed, and I don't remember anything in the rules saying if it's point blank and they go away. Everything I've read, you just keep...
cards are under two or more occupied cards are under VOF markers, and this is an occupied card. And as far as we know, they haven't stopped firing. If we're wrong about that, hopefully people will tell us.
Yep.
All right.
Not cheating. They're
not trying to
believe it is.
All right. So 5 cards. You said.
Engaged would be 5. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Boy. That's...
Wow. Okay, I don't feel so bad about that one turn where we did all that spotting, like with no effect.
So C is 2 cards.
This will be 2 contacts. There you go. There's our contact. All right.
There would be number 7, by the way.
All right.
All right. So we're drawing to see, what was that? A 10?
6.
A 6, I mean?
A 6. Package C
is a mortar.
Package is a mortar.
So draw a 1 or a 2 to figure out if it's 60 millimeter or 82 millimeter.
All right. So it is a 1.
So a 60 millimeter mortar right here.
Okay.
With 3 mortar ammo.
Okay.
And it is, what else does it say? In a foxhole. Not spot. He's unspotted as always.
And he's at max line of sight and range.
His range is long.
So I got to pick a direction.
Pick a direction. Yep.
So 3.
Right side. Okay, so he's off the map.
All right. So we got to draw a card for that.
So he's way over here.
Can he? How far can he fire?
Long. So
We
that's
should
the
just-
as far as it goes.
Okay.
Right. This would be close. This is long. Out here would be very long.
Yep. So he. What is his volume of fire?
It's a grenade. So
Grenade.
what he does now is it's a grenade attack. Enemy activity. Let's see, placing an enemy. Grenade attack. The following rules apply when placing enemies containing a G or a G subscript.
Okay.
G-rated units with weapons limited to close range will open fire, blah, blah, blah. Other G will attempt to make a grenade attack.
Okay, so he draws 3 cards because he's veteran.
Correct.
And if he gets a grenade symbol, that goes there. 1, 2, 3. He got a grenade. So he plops a grenade on top of us.
Yep. Ouch.
Well, I mean, unfortunate, but the nice thing is essentially like if this guy can survive and we can just move him here,
Yeah.
he can't see him anymore, you know. So he's in a good for us. He's in a good isolated spot for line of sight. You know, he can see here, but he can't can't even. Anyway, we just got to survive that grenade attack. That's it, right? So we got 10 cards where we've revealed them.
I think we got 11. Right?
Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, you need to add something where you can count the cards you've cleared. Like a counter for that. All right, we got 11, so we only need 1 more.
I know.
I think we can get there. All right. And what is this guy? He's an assault team. So if we lose him, that's not the worst thing that's ever happened to us.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next? Sorry,
I think I know where I want us to go.
Pinned.
Pinned recovery, which I don't think we have any.
No, I don't think we have anybody pinned. Would these guys unpin up here?
Yes. Paralyzed team is unpinned.
Okay.
I want to spot them.
Combat.
Now combat, which
just
nothing.
This
it's
and
just
this.
that one card. Well, 2 cards.
These 2 cards, right? So
All
this
right,
guy
so
has
this guy here is a
plus 3.
3.
That's it.
-4.
Wait. Oh, are they got small?
Oh, wait a
arms?
minute. No, the grenade was up on the cover.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a +3. It's a +3.
It's a +3. Yeah. Okay.
Trying to use our grenade against it.
Miss.
All right.
This guy not so lucky. He's got -6.
We'll make it a -4.
Pin.
Wow. And he's down to 2 ammo too, by the way.
Yeah, but the thing I'm thinking is, can he move when he's pinned? No.
He can, but he's got to move he would have to move back here.
Got it.
That's not necessarily bad.
No, I mean, it would, but I was just trying, it'd be great if we could have just moved him there, right?
Listen, if we get 2 general initiative, you could have him try to unpin himself and then move.
Well, you know what? Actually, I think pulling him back just to remove that mortar from the game is probably a good idea. We could move this assault team up here, and that's got decent cover, you know, and then if hopefully we can clear that card.
The other option is,
oh, that guy to the jungle. Oh, but the jungle has line of sight to here if we're not careful.
Oh, yeah.
Well, could push him to the elephant
Or
grass.
elephant grass, yeah.
All right, let's just move. Let's keep moving.
Which has line of sight to there.
So cleanup for turn.
That was fairly quick, wasn't it?
That was a half hour. It's pretty good.
Not bad. At 5 o'clock here, so get my fake beer.
Okay.
I don't know why I feel like I have to wait.